Like, what do you think is the biggest problem right now, like facing Congo?
Whew, I mean, if we want to highlight about the issues in Congo, man, I mean, we'll have a long day because Congo, let's start with one: political instability. Like Congo, in the past, 25 to 30 years, Congo have had a lot of political issues. You know.
For sure.
Leaders who have come and go, steal the minerals of Congo, resources of Congo, And if we want to add, about outside countries who are trying to interfere with Congo's political affairs and stuff. So Congo have had a lot of issues, but to just name one number one would be political instability.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if we want to talk about that, we have to highlight the minerals in Congo. So to me, what I think the reason of all that conflict that happened, between 1996 and 2001 was because of Congolese minerals. There's a lot of natural resources in Congo that a lot of big countries, countries like, China, countries like the US, countries like Russia, they have been very much interested in that, in those resources. And not just countries, but major corporations as well. So that, that has been a big part of Congo's issues, and then on top of that, the elected officials. Like if we go into presidents, we go into governors, we go into senators and stuff. All those people have been very corrupt, and they have not been helping whatsoever.
So basically, if I'm understanding you right, so what you're telling me is that if you can be able to control our own economy, we are actually the richest country in the world.
Congo, without any political interference, would probably be the richest country in the entire planet, without any outside interference. Just in terms of natural resources, Congo is probably the richest nation on the planet. Every single country wants a little piece of Congo, and that's what's creating problems in Congo.
There's a lot of people not aware of like the problems that our people are facing. So it's better that we actually educate ourselves or educate each other on this type of topics. So let's shift a little. I know we talked about politics, how the economy is being controlled by the outsiders. In your own opinion, do you think that entertainment is part of the distraction in Congo as well? Because I know when it comes to entertainment, we have the best music. We have the best dancers.
That's factual.
We have the best dancers anywhere in Africa.
Yes.
Actually, in the world. And I've seen a couple comments in the past videos talking about, entertainment is actually the reason why we are poor. And to me, I don't agree with that, completely. To some extent, maybe, but I don't think that's actually the fact.
That's a very good point, because if we want to talk about entertainment in Congo, and we know how big it is, we know how popular the Congolese music is, we know how popular the dance is, and Ndombolo, it's very popular. And if we want to talk about how connected that type of industry to Congo's problem, I say there's a correlation there, because the youth, especially if I want to talk about the diaspora, if you look at Instagram, you look at Facebook, you look at TikTok, you'll see a lot of Congolese people dancing. You see a lot of youth dancing, music, creating stuff. That's all good for the West, but we forget about what's happening in Congo. Like, while we are dancing, we are singing, we are happy outside of Congo, there are people trying to take over your country. So that we have to understand that. But if we go into Congo, just to talk about Congo and the people in Congo, music, has been one of the tools that has been used in Congo of a way to basically cover your scars. You sing, you dance, you forget on what's going on, behind you, because music is very soulful and it heals you. So that's what I can say, for a country that has been fighting for a long time, a lot of wars, a lot of people have died, a lot of families have been separated. Music has been a way to heal them. dancing has been a way to help.
So you think there's benefits in both?
There's benefits, yeah. There's definitely benefits in how music has helped healing, because the country is very poor, and what a lot of people have experienced is very traumatic,
I don't see there's actually a problem with people who enjoying the music, because like you said, we all know what music can do.
The music industry in Congo is probably the largest industry to where people can actually profit from in terms of personal growth.
Really?
In terms of just for you to get out of poverty. If you look at in a city like Kinshasa, musicians, people who chose to go into the music industry, they have found ways to overcome the poverty in Congo. Because school, a lot of Congo is a very educated country. A lot of people, have went to school and they have graduated, they have degrees, but there is no work.
Wow.
There is no work, and part of that is because the political system is very weak, and it doesn't have any fundamental structures to help, to utilize the youth, that educated youth, and most of that youth chose to go into the music industry to find ways to feed themselves. So yes, music has been, it's a boom. It's very big in Congo, and it took away a lot of youth, and it's taking away the youth that's supposed to be helping, Congo in general in other type of industries. But the reason of that is because we have a very, very weak, federal structure, weak government that's not helping whatsoever.
And for example, Fally Ipupa is one of the biggest, right?
Biggest in Africa.
But if you look at Fally Ipupa right now, like recently I saw a video that was actually surfacing online on Instagram, where I saw he actually, I'm sure he took the president of France, it's Congo, and he was actually with him, right? Just that alone, to me, that was nonsense. That's how I felt. I felt like that was just nonsense. Because like the same people actually, destroying the country. To me, I felt like they're destroying the country.
France is one of the biggest destroyers of Congo.
How can you be willing to take him to your own people? To me, that's like a way of using music to like really continue with the.
I think it was a good strategy for the French president for him to invite Fally into his entourage to go in Congo, because Fally is probably the most popular figure in Congo. And to have a person like him on your side, it kind of, I said, lay off some of backlashes for him. So taking Fally into Congo was a good move for him, but it was obviously a bad look for us as Congolese, because
no, seriously, I was like,
because
what?
It's a way of persuading us. France, what France is trying to do is they're trying to win back, or maybe I don't know, repair their relations with Congo and other African nations, just because they know China and Russia are trying to basically recolonize these African nations. So they are trying to hey, what's up? We're still here. We still want your minerals, basically. So we don't want you to work with Russia. We don't want you to work with China. That's what France is doing. That's what Emmanuel Macron is doing. And he used Fally as a way to win back the people of Congo.
Wow, I thought that was actually one of the craziest thing to do, in that moment, because like what's going on in the Eastern Congo right now. And then you bringing the president of France, and makes no sense to me.
What I want to say for Fally, what I like to say is that everybody fight their battles differently. I'm sure what he's thinking, or what he was thinking to accept that offer, was that he probably proposed something to the president of France. He proposed, if you want me to come with you, I want you to help me with this and this and that. Because Fally does have a foundation that helps in the eastern part of Congo. And that's, I'm guessing in his part, that's probably what he did. Because we all fight our battles differently.
Right.
Yeah, so in his part, yeah. But if you look at the bigger picture, what the president of France is doing is you know,
that's actually crazy. That's actually a good
pursue
point.
us,
I think you just highlighted a good point. Wow. Yeah, that's actually interesting to hear. I didn't really, think like that, but like that's actually a good point to hear.
If you guys have more inputs for us, if you have some certain topics that you want us to touch, please feel free to go ahead and share those topics. If you want to be part of the movement, because we are trying to create. Oh no,
for sure.
Movement.
Anybody can join us. Can join us. If you want to be on the show, just comment down below that I want to be part of this show. Again, this is gonna continue.
Absolutely. This is a movement we're trying to create. We are trying to raise awareness of what's happening in Congo. Maybe we'll touch about what's happening in Africa overall, but we want to focus more on Congo because we feel that that's where that's where we can contribute more. But yeah, feel free to reach us if you want to be a part of this movement. This is the Mineral Mindset podcast.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully we will get more of you participating in our movement.
No, appreciate it, man. Yeah,
absolutely.
It's great. It's great, man. When you go back, just bro.
Hey, when I go back, oh man,
make
it's gonna be beautiful.
Make sure you get those great pictures.